My father replaced me with his students after my mother died. Now he wants me to take care of him in his final months. My father, a celebrated literature professor, hasn't spoken to me in 12 years. Yesterday I received a letter saying he's terminally ill and wants to make amends before he dies. What he really wants is for me to move into my childhood home and care for him, hard home, filled with photos of his students receiving the love and attention he never gave his own daughter. When my mother died from cancer when I was 15, my father didn't just lose his wife, and he lost interest in being a parent entirely. Within weeks, our home transformed into an unofficial student center where his gifted undergrads gathered for evening discussions, while I made myself dinner alone upstairs. Your father is channeling his grief into his teaching, our neighbor explained when she found me crying on our porch one night. Give him time. But time only widened the gap. At school events he'd attend for his students' presentations but leave before mine. When I won the state writing competition, Pertat following in his literary footsteps, Pertat he merely nodded and said, Angela's essay was more ambitious, referring to his favorite student. The final break came when I graduated high school. He missed the ceremony entirely because he was hosting a special dinner for his graduating seniors. That night I packed my belongings and moved in with my mother's sister 3 states away. I put myself through college working 2 jobs, changing my major from literature to nursing because I couldn't bear the reminders of my father's world. While I built my life, he occasionally sent impersonal birthday cards with cash but never called. The few times I visited, he spent our brief conversations asking if I'd read his students' published works. Last Christmas, scrolling through social media, I discovered he'd been hosting elaborate holiday dinners for his academic family for years. Photos showed my father pat her arm around various students' panel in our family dining room, using my mother's china beneath the portrait of her that used to make him tear up. In 12 years, he never once invited me to these gatherings. Yesterday's letter arrived with clinical precision. Vied for pancreatic cancer, 3 to 6 months. No treatment options. Then the request. I hope you'll consider moving home to help me through this final chapter. I followed your nursing career from afar and know you'd provide excellent care. No apology for the years of absence. No acknowledgement of the relationship he discarded. Just a practical request for professional services from the daughter he replaced with an endless stream of temporary substitutes. My aunt urged compassion. This is your chance for closure. My therapist suggested boundaries. You can offer support without sacrificing yourself, my husband said simply. Whatever you decide, I am with you. This morning I called my father for the first time in years. When he answered, sounding frail and hopeful, I said, I'll help coordinate your hospice care. I'll visit regularly. But I won't move back into that house and become the daughter you suddenly need when you never wanted to be the father I deserved. There was a long silence before he whispered, I suppose I earned that. I've taken 2 weeks off work to help arrange his care. Tomorrow, I'll face the home filled with memories of my mother and evidence of the family he created without me. I'll do it with compassion, but not at the expense of the boundaries that protected me when he had none. Some people only value what they've lost. I've learned to value what I've built without them.